The haunting in Blackwood Manor. The rain poured relentlessly as I stood before the towering Blackwood Manor, an eerie silhouette against the darkened sky. Its aged facade exuded an air of foreboding, the windows like empty eyes peering into the depths of my soul. Hesitation gripped me, but curiosity drove me forward. A letter had arrived, an invitation from a distant relative I had never known existed. It spoke of a hidden family secret within these walls, a secret that demanded my presence. As I stepped across the threshold, the heavy oak door creaked as if warning me of the darkness within. The interior was suffocatingly cold, the very air thick with a palpable sense of despair. Every step echoed through the empty hallways, amplifying the unease that clung to me like a shroud. Time had not been kind to Blackwood Manor, as evidenced by the peeling wallpaper and crumbling plaster that adorned the walls. The sound of whispers danced on the edge of hearing, teasing and tormenting my senses. Shadows flickered in the corners of my vision, but when I turned to face them, they vanished like phantoms. Something in this house was watching me, waiting for me to falter. As night fell, I made my way to the study, guided by a dim, flickering light. The room was filled with shelves upon shelves of dusty books, their pages yellowed and brittle. My gaze fell upon a weathered tome, its title barely legible, The Blackwood Curse. With trembling hands, I opened the book, the pages crackling beneath my touch. The contents spoke of a tragic history, of a family cursed by their own greed and cruelty. Whispers of dark rituals and forbidden knowledge seeped from the words, and I realized that the curse was far from broken. A chill enveloped me as a gust of wind swept through the study, extinguishing the lone candle. In the darkness, I heard footsteps, slow and deliberate, echoing from the depths of the manor. Panic seized my heart, but curiosity drove me deeper into the abyss. I followed the sound, guided only by the sound of my pounding heart. The corridors twisted and turned, leading me to a hidden staircase that descended into the bowels of the house. The air grew heavy with a fetid stench, and I gagged as I stumbled upon a chamber, its door ajar. A flickering candle illuminated a room filled with arcane symbols etched into the floor. Dread washed over me as I recognized the twisted remnants of rituals long forgotten. In the center of the room stood a grotesque altar, adorned with decaying roses and a weathered photograph. As I approached, the photograph came into focus, revealing a family portrait of the Blackwoods. Their faces were contorted, their eyes empty voids, devoid of life. Panic surged within me as I realized that I bore an uncanny resemblance to one of the figures in the photograph. Before I could react, a chilling wind blew out the candle, plunging me into darkness. The whispers returned, louder and more insistent, their voices a cacophony of despair and malevolence. Shadows danced around me, their touch icy and invasive. I stumbled backward, desperate to escape the suffocating darkness. But the house, now fully awakened, refused to release me from its clutches. The spirits of the Blackwoods were vengeful, seeking solace in the torment of the living. Hours blended into an eternal night as I fought against the unseen forces that sought to claim my soul. Exhausted and broken, I collapsed onto the floor, my breath shallow and ragged. And as the first rays of dawn broke through the cracked windows, the haunting ceased. Blackwood Manor stood silent, its secrets once again locked away. The curse that had held the family captive had found a new vessel, but it was a vessel too strong to break. I emerged from that haunted abyss, forever scarred by the horrors I had witnessed. To this day, Blackwood Manor remains a forsaken place, its dark history etched into its very foundation. It serves as a warning, a testament to the relentless grip of curses and the power of the supernatural. Enter if you dare, but know that once you cross the threshold, you may never escape the haunting depths of Blackwood Manor.